morning, everyone. Probably won't be able to see me very well since it's still dark out here after the time change. It's about 6:30 here on Monday morning. I am crawling up the mountain. Here where I live, there's a pretty treacherous mountain that they have two lanes, passing lanes somewhere. In some places it's too narrow, so you really just get behind the truck, and we're going 25 miles an hour now because I'm stuck behind a semi. But see where this Monday takes us. We're going to do a little trip around Pennsylvania. We're headed to a Copart location west of where I live. We're going to pick one up since we already have one preloaded, and then we're headed to Philly. Drop both of these off, and then I reload in Manheim in New Jersey, and we're done for the day. Head back to the house, and then we head to Pittsburgh in the morning. So we'll be loaded early. We'll take off early and get everything delivered tomorrow morning by 8, which will be nice. Reload and head home. But yeah, I hope everybody has a great Monday. I ended up not working Sunday, which was great. I had a customer cancel on me because their tractor tires were flat and they were supposed to replace them and they couldn't get them in time, which was nice of them to call me and not try to have me move this thing with flat tires. But yeah, I'm headed out here, and we're gonna see where this Monday takes us. We'll get some videos, what we're hauling, loading, unloading, and we'll keep us rolling. Just another day waiting at Copart. We got my man over here trying to flip his wedge. He ain't picking up another car, so that's sketchy as hell. We got trucks lined up here. I think I'm about the 5th or 6th in line now. They're getting all these drop-offs out of the way. So been here since 8. It is 8:51, and there's no signs of the Toyota RAV4 that I'm picking up. So at least I'm off duty, so we'll be alright. Actually, my man's is getting a third car. Good for him. Good for him. So I'm going to point out a bad about car hauling. I picked up the RAV4 this morning, headed towards Philly. When I initially called the broker, it was to a business. I think there was a communication barrier there, if you know what I mean, but it's actually headed to the port, which, okay, if I would have known it was going to the port, I wouldn't have accepted the load. That's besides the fact. It's already on my trailer. Let's try to work through it. So I messaged the guy at, like, I want to say 10 o'clock when I found out that it was going to the port, because the dispatch sheet didn't have any addresses. All it said was contact dispatch. So I messaged him at, I'd say, 10 o'clock to say, hey, do I need a TWIC card? What's the policy at this yard for dropping off? Some of these people you just drop and someone takes it and does the rest. But I'm on a tight schedule. We all have appointments we need to make. I have 2 cars I need to pick up by a certain time. So it's 11:36 now, and he has still not gotten me an address of even where it's going. Maybe my fault, but you know, I contacted dispatch, that's what it said, and I have yet to hear anything. So there's jokes going around the car hauling community, like, what auction can I hide this car at and drop it and leave it and make it their problem. But hopefully we can work through it, because I'm about an hour and a half out from the Philadelphia area. I don't want to have to make loops around Philadelphia to get this car dropped off and get my others picked up. So we'll see what happens here. Hopefully maybe we'll tune you into a phone call here in a little bit if I have to get a little angry with this guy. I have the title, I have the car, like, the ball's in my court. You need to tell me where this thing's going. So I figured I'd update you about some bad things you have to deal with, but nothing you can't work through and get it figured out. Alrighty, well, quick little update. We are here at the port. There's an export lot right here. I'm literally feet away from being able to deliver this vehicle, but I just expressed my frustrations. They won't accept this vehicle. It runs, but with it leaking antifreeze because of front end smash, it has to be considered a non-runner. I guess for the way it's getting exported. But yeah, so here we are, wasting my time again. So I just expressed my frustrations to the dispatch, and at this point I'm getting ready to drop this in a parking lot somewhere, throwing the title and the keys in it, and then it's their problem. Okay guys, well, we're headed home finally here on Monday, after the fiasco with the whole port, not port business, which wasn't a business drop-off. I got that situated, and the gentleman was supposed to pay through Cash App, and he's gone MIA. Well, I know I'm going to get my money, so I'm not going to worry about it today. I'm too tired to worry about that. We are headed back to the house. We ended up picking up what did we pick up? A Mazda 6. We picked that up at State Farm, one of their headquarters. Must have been a customer's car they did an inspection on. I don't know why, I don't really care. So drove that up on the trailer and then headed over to Manheim, New Jersey to pick up a Audi. Both of those are going to Pittsburgh tomorrow. So after hours pickup at Manheim, there is no car finders. It's pretty much take your gate pass and start walking. So I had them check the location in the guard shack to see if it had changed from the information I had, and it didn't. It was in the lot 825 or row 825, whatever it is, which is in the back there somewhere on the other side of the fence. Well, in the back over there, there's about 3,000 vehicles. So, of course, mine was a black Audi. There's about 100 black Audis, but I ended up finding it after about an hour and a half. Well, my car hauler friend knows that happens. Odessa, Manheim, you're on your own. So just think, if you have 9 cars you're gonna find your first one and drive around and find the others, but you're still walking back and forth, so it adds up. But you'll probably see this video on Tuesday. Probably not gonna work on anything when I get home, except for brushing my teeth and closing my eyes and hoping to get a few hours sleep before we get up and do this all again tomorrow. But I can't stress the difference between a good broker and a bad broker. I never badmouth brokers because you don't bite the hand that feeds you. But in this case, I had talked to this gentleman on Saturday, and knowing it was going to be the port, I would have never accepted it, like I said earlier. But the way he worked through it, when I asked for something, it took a half hour, it took an hour. Most of your brokers are on it. They feel bad when you're standing there waiting because they know it's costing you money. So you have your good brokers, and you have your ones that are absolutely terrible. But it's all in the business. You're gonna find that no matter what. So yeah, I'm gonna head home here. I got a couple hours of driving left to do to get back to the house. So I'm gonna shut it down tonight, and like I said, I'll upload this tomorrow for you guys, so you can see my frustrations throughout a 14-hour shift of what you have to put up with sometimes. But I hope everybody has a good night. I'll talk to you tomorrow.